when I was in center, I spent a lot of time listening to music. Um, I wasn't really all that interested in talking to people when I was in center doing dialysis because like when I sat down, I would like get my stuff ready, and I was just really concerned about like trying to create. So when I was drawing or I was writing, a lot of these artists that I would listen to really became like the soundtrack to me being on dialysis when I was in center. And I never listened to like one style of music. I really listened to like an eclectic mix of like a lot of different things, from like bands to like EDM to like 80s, 90s, some 90s stuff. Even though I've really been getting into more 90s stuff now, because like I was a kid for the majority of the 90s, so I didn't really get a chance to like focus in on a lot of that kind of music. So I'm trying to listen to it now. And depending on how I felt that day, that really determined like the tempo of the kind of music I listened to. Sometimes I would go in there and I would just be over it, you know, and I would just want to listen to something loud and aggressive and like screamo, and like that's would be what I would listen to for that day. And sometimes I'd be more relaxed. I'd listen to more relaxed music that's not so aggressive. Sometimes I would just listen to straight up dance music, electronica dance music, that kind of stuff. If I'm feeling, you know, if I just want to listen to something, whatever. But not every time I listen to music, it was because of like an emotional reason. Sometimes I would just listen to stuff that I genuinely enjoy. On top of it having that that added thing of being like being a reflection, a musical reflection of how I was feeling at the time. So, and I said it before, like when I drew when I was in center on like my little my art pad, I would listen to music. I can draw without music, but it really just added a lot to like the whole artistic experience of me creating, especially when like my emotional state, um, the music, like, and the actual art that I'm making all sort of align together. No, my treatments would be like 4.5 hours, so I'm just like sitting there like for 4.5 hours, and it would be a nightmare if like my headphones broke or if I forgot them. I'd just be sitting there for like 4.5 hours with nothing to listen to. Music got me through like so many treatments when I was in center.